The Third Testament, Revelations of Jesus Christ, Chapter 26, Other Worlds. The Universal Light of Christ. Thus saith the Lord. In that era I told you, I am the light of the world. For I spoke as a man, and because men did not know of anything beyond their small world. Now, in the Spirit, I tell you, I am the universal light, that which illuminates the life of all worlds, heavens and dwellings, that illuminates and gives light to all beings and creatures. I am the Eternal Sower. Even before coming to the earth and being called Jesus by men, I was the sower, already known by those who were beyond the material, the confusion or ignorance. Those who inhabit spiritual regions and dwellings that you do not yet know and cannot imagine. From among those who knew me before I came to earth, I sent you many to give testimony in the world about me, to announce the coming of Christ, the love and the word of the Father. Some of them were prophets, others were forerunners, and still others apostles. This is not the only world that has known my passage. Wherever a Redeemer has been necessary, there I have been present. Yet I must tell you that while in other dwellings my cross and cup were taken from me by the regeneration and love of your brothers, here in this world, even after many centuries, you still have me crowned with thorns and tormented on the cross of your imperfections, drinking always from the cup of gall and vinegar. As my work of love contains redemption for all humanity, I await you with infinite patience. I have conceded not one, but many opportunities to each being for his elevation, and waited through many eras the awakening of all who sleep in profound lethargy. On the ladder of perfection there are many steps. In the spiritual veil and in the limitless space there are many worlds. And truly I tell you, I have always communicated with all of them, and my manifestation among them has always been according to the world they were in and their place on the spiritual ladder. While the human creatures argue about my divinity, my existence, and my doctrine, there are worlds where I am loved perfectly. At a moment when some worlds have reached greatest spiritual cleanliness, your planet, morally and spiritually, lives in a time of great perversity. The spiritual link between the worlds. My divine light shines throughout the universe. You will find my presence wherever you seek me. I am the Divine Father, who works to bring harmony to all of his children on earth, and those who dwell in other worlds. Spiritual harmony among all beings will reveal great knowledge. It will provide you with spirit-to-spirit communication that will cut distances, bring the absent close, and erase borders and boundaries. This humanity will make great strides toward spiritualism. Its spirits can go far beyond human limits, and come to the higher dwellings to communicate with their brothers, and receive the light that they have to offer. They may also descend to the planes where there dwell underdeveloped beings of little elevation in order to help them overcome their poor condition and achieve a higher level. The ladder the spirit ascends to its perfection is very great. On it you will find beings of infinity of gradations, and you will offer them that which you possess, and they, in turn, will give you something of their spiritual riches. Then you will discover that this is not the only world that struggles for its improvement. You will learn that on all the planets the spirit evolves, that on all of them it palpitates and grows, fulfilling its destiny. And I wish you to prepare to make alliance with all your brothers, that you communicate with them with a holy yearning to recognize, love, and help each other. Do this in my name through your thoughts, and within the strictest obedience, and when you start this exercise, you will begin to interpret their petitions and their teachings and benefits. I yearn for you that harmony exists with your brothers on and beyond this planet that is currently your home. Proffer ties of friendship. Ask for help when you need it, and help those who ask for from what you possess. Learn to know other worlds and ways of life. Many times you have asked me what lies beyond this world, and whether those heavenly bodies that spin through space are worlds like yours. My answer to your curiosity has not completely dispelled the veil of mystery, because you do not yet have the degree of evolution necessary to understand, nor the spirituality indispensable to harmonize with other worlds. You have not yet managed to know or understand the teachings that the planet you live on offers you, and already you seek other worlds. You have not been able to act as brothers among yourselves, the inhabitants of a single world, and you wish to discover the existence of beings in other dwellings? For now, it should suffice for you to remember that in the second era I said to you, "In my Father's house are many mansions," and now, ratifying those words, I tell you that you are not the only inhabitants of the universe, nor your planet the only one inhabited. To the generations of tomorrow it shall be given to behold open the gates that lead to other worlds, and they shall have reason to marvel before the Father. Love and goodness, from which charity and peace are derived, shall be the keys that open the doors to the mystery, and so men make a step toward universal harmony. Today you are isolated, confined and retained, because your selfishness has made you live only for the world, without ambitions for freedom and the elevation of the spirit. What will become of you, vain men, diminished by your materialism, if before ridding yourselves of your human defects, you were allowed to come to other worlds? What seeds would you sow? Discord, insane ambition, and vanity. In truth, I tell you that to reach that knowledge to which all man aspires, and their revelation that will remove from his mind the questions that torture and intrigue him, man must purify himself much, and much will he have to pray and keep vigil. It will not be science alone that reveals my secrets. It is necessary that that yearning to know be inspired by spiritual love. When the life of men has reflections of spirituality, I tell you, they shall not even have to make an effort to look beyond their world, for at the same time they will be sought out by those who inhabit the higher dwelling places. The purpose of the stars. In your Father's house there are many dwellings, which are the infinite steps of the ladder that leads to perfection. From them the spiritual word descends to manifest itself among you. Many times you have asked me, spirit to spirit, why there are so many stars, and about the planets that shine over your world. And you have asked, Master, are those worlds empty? I tell you, the time has not come for me to tell you outright. When men have reached spirituality, the great revelations will be given to them, and they will be able to communicate with those beings beloved by my divinity. Spirit to spirit, and communication of thoughts between all the brothers will occur. Still, from today forth, know this: all of the worlds are inhabited by my creatures. Nothing is empty. All are blessed gardens cared for by Mary, the divine tenderness. The Holy Spirit will return to speak through your mouths of more elevated lessons, yet unknown to you and to humanity. When, beloved people, when there is spirituality in you and consecration in your mission. Look, people, contemplate the sky. Take a good look at it, and you will see that in every star is a promise, a world that awaits you. There are dwellings promised to the children of God, which all of you will come to inhabit. For all of you will know my realm, which was not created only for certain beings, but as a universal home where all the children of the Lord shall be gathered.